Hey yogis, it's Kristen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a chair yoga practice. This is a great one for if you're unable to get down onto the floor or onto a yoga mat for whatever reason, or even if you have a desk job and you just feel like you need to incorporate a little bit of stretching and movement right at your desk during your day. So just find a comfortable seat in your chair. And we're gonna really just kind of try to target some of those areas of the body that tend to get a little bit tight, that we hold on to stress. So think neck, shoulders. We'll move the spine around and we'll stretch out the hips a little bit. So beginning with your feet flat on the floor, hands can rest down in your lap. I want you to consciously relax your shoulders and just take a deep breath in through your nose. And then a deep breath out through your mouth. Good. Do that 2 more times as we get settled here. Nice big breath in through your nose, filling up your belly. And then open your mouth, sigh it out. Good. 1 more just like that. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Already I feel just a little bit better just by breathing. So go ahead and, if it feels good for you, continue breathing in through the nose. Maybe try breathing out through the nose as well. And just try to breathe slow and steady. You don't have to really control the breath, but just keeping a little bit of awareness around the breath as we start to move our bodies. So to begin, I want you to drop your head over to the right side. So you're reaching your right ear towards your right shoulder. Let the left shoulder hang heavy, and then from here, I just want you to shake your head yes and no a few times. So like you could just nod your chin up and down and side to side. Just see how that feels in your neck. Good, and then lift your head through center, and we'll just switch sides here. So dropping your left ear towards your left shoulder. Right shoulder hangs heavy, and same thing, just finding a little bit of movement. Noticing how the right side of the neck feels here. Maybe it's about the same, maybe it's a little bit or a lot different than the left side. Good, and then gently bring your head back up to center, sitting nice and tall up through the crown of your head. I want you to lift your shoulders up to your ears and then roll them down your back. And we'll do that 2 more times, lifting the shoulders up. And then rolling them down the back. Last time, big circles here. Nice, and then releasing those shoulders down the back. Take your hands to the tops of your knees. We're gonna start to move the spine around a little bit here. I want you to take a breath in and start to pull your hands back towards your hip creases. Drop your head back and look up if that feels okay for your neck. And I want you to think about lifting your heart between your shoulders as you reach it up towards the sky. And then as you breathe out, we're gonna do just the opposite of that. Let your hands slide back to the knees and start to round your spine, tucking your chin into your chest, head drops down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling to slide the hands back, opening up the chest here, pulling it through the shoulders, looking up. And then exhaling to round it out. Nice, 1 more round just like this. Inhaling, lifting the heart, opening it up, broadening between the collarbones here. And then exhaling to round, separating those shoulder blades on the back, putting a little extra space in the back body. Nice, and then go ahead and come up to a neutral spine. Again, just relaxing those shoulders. I want you to reach your left arm up and overhead here and just stretch out through the left side of your body. You can look up underneath the left arm if that feels good for the neck. Keep pressing down through your left sitting bone. Just feel a nice stretch from the left hip up the waist, up the ribs, across the shoulder, the arm, all the way to the fingertips. Beautiful, and then come back to center. Go ahead and lower that left hand back down, and we'll try that same thing on the right side. Right arm reaches up and over. Maybe the gaze goes up here. So just staying here for a couple breaths, stretching out through the right side of the body, rooting down through the right sitting bone. Really, really nice. And then gently releasing back to center. Awesome. From here, you're going to turn in your chair to take your legs to the left side. And we'll set up for a spinal twist here. So you're facing the left. You're going to hold onto the back of your chair and pull yourself around to the left. So you're looking back behind your chair. Now, I want you to root down through your sitting bones here. And as you take a breath in, imagine your spine growing a little bit taller. So you're lengthening up through the crown of the head. The shoulders stay relaxed. Unhinge your jaw if you need to here. Soften your cheeks, soften your eyes. And breathe in. Good, breathe out. Awesome. Gently making your way back through center. And we're just gonna switch sides. So starting to take your legs over to the right side of your chair, holding on to the back of your chair here. This time as you spin around to the right, shoulders relax, rooting down through your sitting bones. Sit nice and tall through the crown. Good, soften your face. Take a really big breath in. And then a nice big breath out. Good, go ahead and bring yourself back to center. And scooch up towards the front of your chair just a little bit here so your legs have a little more freedom to move around. We're gonna rest the hands down in the lap. And I want you to lift your right leg straight out in front of you. So picking the foot up off the floor, engaging the quadricep muscles here. We're just gonna work that knee joint as well. Go ahead and set the right foot back down. And we'll try that on the left side, extending your left leg out in front of you, lifting it up, getting a feel for the activation in the muscles, and then setting it down. So side to side for 3 more rounds of breath. Inhaling, well, 3 sets actually. Exhaling to set the foot down, and then take it to the other side. Inhaling, the left leg reaches out, find that extension, and then exhale, set it down. Nice, so 2 more rounds just like this, moving with the breath. Inhale, you extend your leg. Keep sitting tall if you can, engage your core. Exhale, the right foot down. Good, inhale, extending your left leg. And then exhaling that left leg down. So for this last one, we're gonna add on extending your right leg, and then keep the leg long, but set your right heel down on the ground. And just start to lean forward here. So we're stretching out through the back of the right leg. You'll probably feel this in the hamstring, maybe the back of the knee a little bit here, maybe your calf muscle. See if you can flex your right foot and then feel your right hip energetically pressing back behind you. Good, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, gently release, bring your right foot flat. Inhale, left leg extends. Same thing on this side, lowering that heel down to the ground. Starting to lean forward until you find that nice stretch through the back of the left leg. Left hip pressing towards the back of your chair. Flexing your left foot, noticing where you feel the sensation here on this side. Take a breath in. And then exhale, gently release. Nice. From here, take your right ankle on top of your left thigh for a figure 4 stretch. And I want you just to rest your left hand on your left ankle, right hand on your right knee. Sit nice and tall, breathing in. And then as you breathe out, just start to lean forward. Think about leading with your heart so the spine stays nice and long. Good, inhale, come back up, lengthening the spine. One more time, exhale, folding forward. And then this time we'll hold for a couple extra breaths. So if you want here, you can work your ankle around in circles, wiggle your toes, just kind of waking the feet up, stretching them out as well. Feeling into the right hip. Good. Nice, and then gently bring yourself back up. We're gonna take the right foot flat to the floor, bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Right hand rests down on that left ankle, left hand on the left knee. Take a breath in to sit tall. And as you exhale, leaning forward, leading with the heart so that the spine stays nice and long. This is really gonna help us isolate this stretch into the hip. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, sit tall. And then exhale, bring it forward, holding here for just a couple rounds of breath. You can circle out that left foot if you want, wiggle the toes around, maybe point and flex, just anything that feels good. And then gently bring yourself back up. Set the left foot flat to the floor. Last thing I want to do here is just rotating the wrists around. Especially if you work a desk job and you're like on the computer a lot, or a lot of us are on our phones. Really good just to find some intentional movement for the wrists and the hands. And literally that can just be circling them around. You can also shake them out. Another one I really like is to interlace the fingers, bringing the heels of the hands together, and then just making some little figure 8 shapes with the hands. Good, and then whenever you feel complete there, rest your hands back down in your lap. And that was short and sweet. We're gonna finish just like we began with those 3 big mindful breaths. So take a deep inhale through your nose. And exhale out the mouth. Really letting this breath ground you down into the chair, grounding your feet down into the floor. Do that again, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Last one. Nice big breath in, maybe the biggest breath in yet, filling up your belly. And then a nice strong exhale out. Beautiful job, beautiful practice, my friends. I hope this was helpful. These are just some really simple, quick stretches and movements that you can do in the chair whenever you need them. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Namaste.